he is not going to be easy to take down.
It looks like Ian and Hydrant are ready, so we're going to about to get ready to hop into that game. Get your game faces on, everybody. And once Tristop and Alan, once you guys are ready on Max Out Club, we'll also get your game started. So good luck, have fun, everybody. Let's get this top 4 kicked off with some electric games.
I can't wait. This is going to be electric. You see the countdown has begun on the bottom. They are getting set. We almost got readies at the top. Readies are there. Countdown will begin, and there it is. 3, 2, 1. Tetris on the bottom for Ian and the Hydrant dude. Duking it out on the top. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The winners on the top there. One of them will go to the finals of this bracket and have to face the losers. Oh, my word.
Oh, this is going to be intense, dude. I'm so excited to see how this goes. I feel like we're going to see some great back and forth between both these matchups in particular. I feel like I do think Tristop is reflective of a seed and probably the favorite of these 4 here. But Alan is right there with him, and it's as it shows as they have progressed through this group respectively. It's going to be quite a matchup there. And I feel like Ian and Hydrant are also actually fairly close in skill level, personally.
No, I have to agree tremendously. Yeah, they both are right there, one-on-one against each other. I mean, the number 3 overall seed, Tristop 7 max outs, was going to be the number 2 until Eric had his qualifier a little bit after Tristop, and can you top this? So, you know, don't count any of these 4 rounds. It can go either way. It's too tight to call. I mean, I'm here to call all the action. It's going to be exciting. Tetris are flying already. Alan is off to a red-hot start. 116,000 in the book. Tristop will time Tetris to go to 78 and get a nice L tuck on the bottom.
Oh, throws a T-spin in on Tristop's side. Throws down in Tetris to bring him back in line with Alan here, who is in the lead a little bit to start things off early.
Line count pretty even for both. Tristop just trying to making some decisions here, bringing pieces back in. So he's going to get this board set up, maybe look to work on a row 2 or maybe clean it up. We'll see what he's got in store. Maybe on the bottom. The Hydra dude at 104,000 to Ian's 147. Ian, a nice flat stack, gets a Tetris in to go to 170. Hydra dude at 108. Look at it clean away. Oh, man, you saw the last second adjustment of the J. Had a little bit of an itch on the nose. Definitely could have been distracting, but he's setting up some delayed burns to maybe fix this up shortly. That's why we call him the Cerebral Assassin, but he's not happy with that placement of the Z. So, rough start assassin. Here. Rough start.
Love it. Yeah, so Ian is a little bit behind here to start things off. Ian is in the lead to start things off. 80,000 points in the lead. Hydrant running into some issues. Hopefully he can get through this Swiss cheese sooner than later to even it up, because we want the games to be as close as they can get. And Alan still maintaining that lead up on top at the 50 line mark with about a 36,000 point lead.
Here is in some trouble, but nice little vault of the L to the left side as he is working through. Has to get this J to help make a couple of burns, create a hole there. He is setting something up, gets a nice double of a J. He is tapping his way to stay alive here. This is getting tight. Nice T double. Bringing this board down slightly. Oh, that long bar waps the hill. That J, who doesn't fill the J, goes to the L instead. That's why he's so brilliant. He knew exactly where those pieces needed to go and continues to bring this down. He'll stay alive a little bit longer, but Ian's got a little bit of work to do on his side. Maybe he looks to get cleaned up. Yeah, he's going to get cleaned up. Somebody was thinking about going dirty, but chooses not to. He's got a good lead and knows that he could just burn away. Look at that. Hydrant cleans it up. And he's safe, but he's down. 277 to 163, 113,000 point lead for Ian here in the bottom.
Yeah, he's been looking pretty sharp today. I think he had some shakier games as the day started, but it seems like the further we progress throughout the day, it seems like he's really hitting his stride, and he's bringing it here against Hydra Dude, as we can see in the score. Oh no, he hangs a brutal piece there, Kingsman.
It's so brutal, oh my god. And he's done at 279. Ian at Hydra Dude at 189, now has to chase down about 97,000. But 90,000, here we go. For the pie, there's a long bar, there's a Tetris for the Hydra Dude, now at 212. He needs to get to 280 to take the game number 1. This could absolutely be a gift. Ian was on fire, and you see he's stretching over on the left side. So Hydra Dude just continues to stay posed and calm. There's another Tetris here.
Yeah, Ian has the right idea. It is a best of 5. Just shake it off, literally, and we'll move on to the next round. Well, given that Hydrant Dude doesn't top out tragically here on level 18, but Hydrant Dude, we do not expect that from him of all people.
I know, there he goes. He's got it. Hydrant Dude will take game number 1. Oh, man, the gift from Ian. That could backfire later. We'll see how that goes. They're done there. On the top, we've got 419 for Tristop, 457 for Brodindamp, for Alan, as he is keeping clean. Both players very clean boards. They're getting set for transition soon. We're already over the 100 line marker. Tristop at 109 in line. Actually, now they're both tied at lines at 110. So, very tight one for game number 1, as expected, BCGen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think some people would favor Alan more because of Alan. I think Alan was probably hitting the high level a little sooner than Tristop, maybe historically, but Tristop in this past year in online tournaments has really been killing it, especially in the recent months.
There we go, another Tetris for Tristop. 535 for Tristop, 533 for Alan. They are getting close to Transition City, and that's where things are going to go really spicy. A little bit of a fist bump there, maybe from Tristop. There's a Tetris. Here we go! Transition time! 560 for Tristop. Beautiful transition score. Alan doesn't want to get outdone, getting set up. There's 6 lines left. There's a Tetris here. We'll go to 556. Could perhaps surpass Tristop's score. Pretty much went at the same score for transition. But now Brodendamp's board a little spicy as he is working on trying to get out of this mess. Tristop, meanwhile, goes to level 20. 589 for Tristop, 563 for Alan, but he gets a Tetris in. 588 now to 595. Level 20s are here. Tristop is about 7 lines ahead on Alan, but there's a Tetris. Level 21 now for Tristop, who's at 600,000. Alan is taking the lead at 615. There's a pop out. Oh, the gift given right back. Hydrant Dude is done in game 2. That one quickly. And Ian knows he's got the easy win. They trade, and that's it. 1-1 apiece there at the bottom. We'll stick on the top here as things are fire right now. Tristop at 655. Alan at 645. A very tight one as we are level 22 and 21 respectively.
Ooh. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, thank you. Hydrant is very graceful and just decides to repay the gift to... my smoke alarm is going off, so Kingsman, take it away.
There we go. Those 2 players on the bottom will get ready for game number 3. Meanwhile, on the top, you've got a banger, as Peter Jed would say. It is a 728 for Alan, 665 for Tristop. It's a triple in the middle as he is trying to work to clean this up, try to get column 3 open. He is absolutely chasing this down. Alan with a beautiful clean board. Let's take a safety double because the pieces don't come. And he is getting Tetris ready, and he is Tetris ready. There's a Lombard, there's a Tetris. Alan 769. He is absolutely looking crisp. Tristop is on level 24 at 687. Needs to chase. Another Tetris for Alan, but there's one for Tristop. Not out of it yet. 719 for Tristop. 800,000 for Alan.
Yeah, this top match definitely, it triggered my smoke alarm. I had to mute my mic for a moment. It's fire up in the game. It's translating to real life here.
You stole my thunder there, Beast, and there's another Tetris. Alan will go to 834 to Tristop 751, and this is only game number 1, people. You knew this winner's finals here was going to be electric, and this is continuing on. We're at 784 for Tristop, 877 for Alan. Tristop hanging in. We're on level 26. A good burn horizontal for Tristop. Getting himself Tetris ready. Lombard comes in. There's a Tetris again at 853. Alan at 878. We'll give him a little more breathing room with another Tetris. Ooh. And he'll set up aggressively with that Lombard beat the chin. This is getting spicy. Tristop! A little bit of a hangarang there. And it looks like he is going to get up. He can't get anything over. And he's done at 853. Alan at 952. Strike first with game number 1. GG.
First strike from Alan in a great match. Hopefully all these games go the distance here. Tristop had a cool setup, but I guess just a mistap there. Unable to get to the far right, and then once again had another lack of being able to get to the far right. And Alan does take that point with 100,000 points in the lead.
What a fantastic game to 1 there. Good way to start that one. The winner of that match at the top there between Tristop and Alan will move on to the bracket finals, where they will have to be bested twice in order to lose the bracket. On the Bottom here, it's a winner-go-home situation. They are tied 1-1 apiece in that best of 5, so they've got at least 2 more to go. 172 for the Hydrant, 214 for Ian. Hydrant gets another touch to go to 195. While you wait for Reddy's at the top there, Tristop is ready to go. Alan is about to get ready, and there they go. They're going to get ready, and they'll get their countdown shortly. Pizza Gen, wow, what a great first game between the two at the top there. It was tremendous throughout. They both gave you exactly what we were going to expect here in this final. Bidwell already talked about, how that was going to be a fire match. Well, game 1, no disappointment.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They really brought it, and they're going to continue to bring it. I believe in these guys. I've seen them for quite a while. Hopefully we get some Game 5 action, because we've already had so many deciders today. Why not have another one? Let's get 3 more deciders. I think that's how many we can have from here on out. And yeah, meanwhile, you know what, Kingsman, I'm curious what you think about this. So Ian, I feel like over the summer has really stepped up his consistency. I know he was always able to put up the high scores, but it seems like today he's just bringing it game after game.
Yeah, Ian has been someone that has been playing a lot of competitive Tetris. For a while, early on in 2020, was kind of just in and out of the scene, just kind of coming and going as they please. But once Ian started getting the hardware set up and really started dedicating his time and effort to the game over the summer, it really just exploded. And eventually made his way finally to a CTM Masters event. He's been there a couple of times now, and has really proven himself. And he plays a lot of competitive online matches, whether it's at CTM events or it was doing Classic Tetris League for a little bit before CTWC started. Friendlies, he's gone all in basically, and it's paid off. At the end of the day, it's paid off, because look at him where he's at now. He's got a chance to perhaps get to the top 8 if he can get through the Hydra dude, and then the loser of the top match. It could actually happen.
Tristop with some making me gasp a little bit there with some aggressive stacking, and it does pay off. But let's see if he can follow this up to get back to the right well. And knowing Tristop, I believe he should be able to do so. But with that being said, Alan maintains a 41,000 point lead, Kingsman.
Yeah, score check is 186 for Alan, 147 for Tristop on the bottom. Score check 434 for the Hydrant dude, 354 for Ian, as they are getting set to hit the 100 line marker. Hydrant gets there first and hits another Tetris. He got a 460. Great game by Hydrant here. Definitely improving off of that really bad game number 2. Giving the gift right back to Ian in that one. He's coming out hot.
Yeah, definitely a hot score-to-line ratio here for Hydrant dude with that 460,000 at 100 lines. Usually 400k is kind of where you want to be, so being above that usually feels pretty good. So he's bringing it set up for a Tetris. 2 Tetrises in a row, RNG helping him out to continue that score-to-line ratio. Great game from Hydrant.
Yeah, look at the score. 513 with about 13 more lines to go. He's going to get another Tetris in. He knows the math already. He's going to get close to a 600 changeover when we get to 19. But I think, obviously, he's smart enough to know that he wants to push, but at the same token, get himself set. Now he's got 5 lines to work with at 558. Ian at 418. So Ian's got a lot of work to do when we get to 19. Gets another Tetris in to cut it down a little bit more, but he's down 116,000 points. Meanwhile, on the top, 313 for Alan, 293 for Tristop. Another close one as they are past the halfway point of this game number 2 on level 18.
Yeah, real quick, I want to say I appreciate Kingsman. Auctioneer score checks, the players appreciate it. And it looks like bottom game, Hydrant and Ian are going to transition. Hydrant still maintaining that 120,000 point lead. Oh, but Hydrant has a goofy build going on.
Yeah, he's left a couple of holes here. Gets a nice tuck of the J on the right side, and he's going to look to work around. He's low enough that he can solve all this, especially with his tapping. So he's working on it. Hydrant at 620, still a good lead at 123,000 points ahead of Ian. Ian gets a Tetris to go to 523, looking to cut it down, now down 100,000 points as they continue on. Meanwhile, the top, 366 for Alan, 351 for Tristop. It is still neck and neck, as they would say here this season.
Yeah, Alan with a goofy build, though. Tristop not really... I guess he's one row up, but yeah, a little bit cleaner on his side. And Alan does drop a Tetris and to bring it back to a good parity and to a good level here as he tries to get Tetris ready again. And meanwhile, Ian has some work to do on the bottom to get back to the right.
Yeah, he's been cleaning up. He's been getting some pieces to help kind of bring this stack down. He was up a little high, but he's working through. He's on level 22 at 565. The Hydrant dude at 667 with a very clean board. He knows what he needs to do. He's going to take it a little easy, but score when he can, because he knows that when Ian gets this board clean, which he has done, this is the chance that Ian can start coming right back. Can't let up a little bit. And see, Hydrant dude has a nice build. There's a Lombard. There's a Tetris for the Hydrant dude. Goes to 699. Ian is set up for one as well. If it ever comes, there it is. Bang! Tetris for Ian. Go to 657, 702 for the Hydrant dude. Again, another beautiful attack for him. And there's, Simul Bangerings, yes! 734 for the Hydrant dude, 688 now for Ian. As we mentioned, look at that, he's catching up. Beast and Jen can't let up now.
He's closing in on the track, but Hydrant dude keeps trying to get in front of him, not let Ian pass here, even though he is full pedal to the metal. Nice tuck there from Ian. And he's looking poised to get caught up. There is only 4 levels, though, left, or about 30 lines.
Yeah, but there is only about 50,000 point difference here. 778. There's a Tetris for the Hydrant who goes to 811. There's one for Ian at 761, keeping it about a 50,000 point lead as we go to level 26. Things are heating up again. There's another Tetris for the Hydrant dude. Ian, unfortunately, got an S when he would have loved the L. There's one. There's a Tetris. He got it all cleaned up. We go to level 27 for Ian. He's at 800,000. The Hydrant dude at about 849 now. And he will... he's going to get set up. I thought he was going to go for the triple maybe to stay safe. Create a couple holes. There's a Lombard for a Tetris. He goes to 884.
So close.
Ian's at 868. He's caught up. We're on level 28 now for Ian. Ooh, this is getting real tight. Hydrant dude has cleaned up this board. He's going to slam a Tetris on Ian. Ian's running out of time. They are one line separated. It is less than 20,000.
They're taking. He took the lead. They're back and forth.
It's come down to this. Ooh, who's gonna get it?
Tristop tops out. Meanwhile, and Alan will take game 2. But this is electric. Ian drops the Tetris.
He's got the lead at the moment.
Oh no! Hydrant drops the Tetris.
He'll get it. Yes, at the end.
With the max.
Pulls it out with the max out, as Beestenson just said. There he goes, and it goes to level 30. Why not? He shows you that he can do it just as well as the other fast tappers, and he's done it. He'll take game number 3 to take the 2-1 lead. GG's.
Wow, amazing games. And I was keeping my eyes on the top game, but it's really hard to peel our eyes from, that kill screen level 28 back and forth. But yeah, Tristop and Alan, they both transitioned with some decent scores, but Tristop, it looked like, I think he topped out on level, what was it, 22? Or it might have been 23.
It was I think it was 21.
21. Whatever the green one is. So yeah, you're right, 21.
A lot of bright green there. 21, but I thought maybe we'd have a little bit of time as the two on the bottom were going heavy at the end there. The race to kill screen, and Hydrant dude extends it all the way to level 30, shows you he's just as good as any of those fast tappers. He can get that far. Oh, what a tremendous game 3 that was. That's the banger we all want.
So, okay. So Hydrant is up 2-1, I believe, because they each had a give me, and Hydrant took that well-fought game 3. So everyone's ready. Let's get a simul countdown going.
So we will count it down together. There it is. They are both going to get this underway. At the top there, Alan has the 2-0 lead over Tristop. This is going to be a crucial game 3 now for Tristop. So he doesn't want to head down to the losers and have to face one of these two guys at the bottom, as Hydrant dude has the 2-1 lead over Ian at the moment. Oh, man. Wow. Can you imagine, Beast and Shen, that if you're Tristop and if you happen to go down in this either 3rd, 4th, or 5th game and you have to hang out and take on one of these two guys at the bottom, it is not going to be easy to get back to the top.
Right. Well, number one, if I was Tristop and I could hybrid tap, I would be able to destroy these nerds, no question about it. But number 2, yeah, it would be they're all challenges. Like, I think all these players are going to be put up good matches with each other. And Tristop, I think he's a pretty confident guy. He keeps his emotions in the right place, so I think mentally he'd be able to take on the losers bracket as well.
Yeah, without question. I think, regardless of the outcomes that you're going to get shortly, either way, they're all going to be good matches. All 4 of these, right, as we talked about before we got underway, all 4 of them can make it to the top 8. There is no question in any of our minds. But it's fun to watch as they have to fight through this whole entire bracket to get there. I think this is going to be a really wild Final Four we're going to get now.
Yeah, as we have seen already with especially that Ian versus Hydrant Game 3 after the gimmies. History is being made right here, right now on Classic Tetris 2.
It really is. Score check at the top there, 104 for Tristop, 124 for Alan. Gets another touch to go to 147, but Tristop will fire back. Give it about a 20,000 point lead for Alan. Early days here in that one. On the bottom, the Ian has the 166 to 111 lead on the Hydrant Dude. It's about a 60,000 point difference.
Yeah, so Ian is garnering a bit of a lead, especially with Hydrant. With that row is probably screaming at him right now on the bottom, especially with that gap in the. There's two gaps in it. Otherwise, he'd probably just build for that row up Tetris, but decides to opt for some burning. So maybe Ian will garner close to 100k lead if he's going to get an eyepiece here, but doesn't look like it's coming. He's on a small drought.
Yeah, just a slight one there.
There it is.
245 now for Ian, 141 for Hydrant Dude, and Alan is at 242 versus Tristop's 222. Very, very good game so far as we're looking on in this game number 3 at the top, right. Game number 4 at the bottom. This is for Ian. This is an elimination game right now. He needs to try to hang in to send it to a decider. Hydrant Dude, if he gives this one up, still has one more. We'd go to decider to settle it, but obviously if you're Hydrant Dude, you got Ian's back up against the wall. This is the chance now to close the door and end his CTWC dream.
Yeah, I think Tristop is due for a good game here. I mean, as we saw in his qualifier, half of his games were max outs. So, he had a few rough 19 games, but I have a good feeling about this. I think he's going to bring it here. And he's only down by about 2 Tetrises, same line count. So Alan is putting on the pressure here in Game 3.
It really is. He is looking to... just close the door out. Don't give Tristop the opening, as we've seen that there have been some reverse sweeps going on all tournament long. Don't give your opponent the chance to strike back. If you got them on the ropes, this is the time to close it out. So we'll probably see Alan stay aggressive, keep scoring as much as possible. Do not give up that lead, as he's at 426 to Tristop's 343. It's over 80,000 point lead. On the bottom, Ian maintains his lead at 375 to Hydrant Dude's 286. Almost a 90,000 point lead. There's a Tetris with a Hydrant Dude to go to 308.
Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit closer on the bottom, actually, considering Hydrant is a little bit behind on the line. It's not too far, though. Ian still has a true lead here. Tetris rate favors Ian slightly, so both players going through a drought, so we can see that flashing red.
Yeah, 23, 24. Oh, Ian's board almost done!
Oh, no!
Oh, Ian! He's done at 383! This is Hydrant Dude's chance. Hydrant Dude needs to clean this board up real quick, though. If he can clean up real quick, he's got plenty of lines to do this in. He's only at 104 lines. The changeover takes place at 130, so 23 lines in Hydrant Dude's favor. This could be it. All Ian can do now is just sit and watch as the Hydrant Dude will pick it apart and try to end it.
Yeah, Hydrant seems pretty calm. You can't let nerves get to you now. It's in your pocket, man. Just got to keep it cool. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, he needs to get to 384 to win it. He needs 30,000 points to do it. Plenty of lines. The 10 lines left to go. And he is going to bring this down. Meanwhile, at the top there, they're getting set to change over to 19. Alan at 573 to Tristop's 459. Tristop building up kind of high, too. That left side needs to get built out. Needs a long bar in the worst way. Oh, that left side for Tristop. It's a square over. Oh, my word. Meanwhile, Hydrant Dude is just within range to close it out. Tristop's going to top out at the top. He's finished. Oh no. He's done. And the Hydrant Dude gets it done at the bottom.
Wow.
So there you go. 2 games come to their conclusion. Alan takes the sweep. 3-0 on the number 3 seed Tristop. Hydrant will move on into the losers bracket, and Ian's hopes and dreams have been ended. Oh my word. GG's!
Yeah, GG's Ian. Ian was looking sharp all day. Had that unfortunate early 18 top out to close it out, but he was looking fierce today. He was bringing his A game in a lot of the sets, so congrats to Ian on that. And we are going to see more of him in the future, I am sure. Hydrant Dude moves on to the losers finals against Tristop.
Wow. That's all you can say is wow. Unbelievable games that were played just there. I mean, think about this for a second, Shed. You've got the number 3 seed now getting sent down to the losers round, where now he's got to fight again one more time to try to get back to the winner's circle.